Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome everyone. It is Thursday, the 23rd of April. How's everyone going tonight? I'm hoping everyone's having a good week so far. I know I'm having a reasonably okay week so far. Everything seems to be cruising along quite well, but yes, it's just one of those things. But no, going well, going well. We were going to tack some race Cs tonight and build on a DR, but I feel like I've been bullied into running a Bathurst training session for everyone. So the plan will be we'll load up a room, and we're going to run some practice Bathurst leading up to the Anzac 100 lappers for this Saturday at 7 p.m. With Mick Goes Racing. So the idea will be is we'll load up his lobby, what his settings will be. We'll have a bit of a play around, and we'll get some people in there and have a bit of a crack. Is the plan. So that's the ideas. So that's the idea, Mr. PJ. So let's load up a lobby and let's get this show on the road. Obviously, guys, be mindful. We got a special guest with us.
Busted them up,
There's
eh?
Mr. Kiwi's
Yes,
there, as
bro.
you can clearly see. He's having some great fun out
Cheetos.
there practicing, waiting for us to load up a lobby. So make sure you give him a wave. He's on cam right now. He actually has a camera, so make sure you follow him on Twitch. It's pretty dangerous when you see the other guys out there and they're having a bit of fun and following us. So he's a big bearded man. He's a big bearded man. So it'll be good to see him out there. So when he comes back, he can give us a wave because I know he'll be pretty shocked when he sees he's live on YouTube as much as he is on Twitch.
The brute.
So, g'day everyone, and thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining us this evening. I will do some Red Bull Ring tonight, but as I said, we'll get this show on the road. There's Mr.
Hello,
Kiwi
everybody.
there, waving away. Hey, mate. So be wary. Everyone can see you now, mate. We're watching you. So he's out there now. So no need to apologise, PJ. It's all good, mate. It all happens. It all happens, mate. So don't stress whatsoever. So it's all good. Mr.
Turning on the
Eugen,
jug,
how you
people.
going,
Turning on the
mate?
jug. Get a
How you
coffee on.
going, mate? Keeping air travel. Yeah. So who we got? So we got Iggy. G'day, Iggy. How you going, mate? Obviously PJ, Kiwi, our special guest we can see in the stream. Zex, Eugen. Yeah, it's good to see you all, guys. It's good to see yous. So we're just gonna set everything all up now. So he has that real visible damage, yes. Mechanical damage, it was heavy. Tire wear was 3. Fuel was 2. It was 6 liters a second refuel. Real grip. Give everyone a minute 30 to finish. We have at least one lap. Group 3. What's he else he's done? Well, that's why we're loading up a lobby, mate. So if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. Um, so we're going to be around for sure. So that's pretty much alright. So usable tires racing, and we're only going to be able to use the mediums and softs. And you got to use them.
Eugen's keen. He'll be in there. He'll be in there.
Oh, you're busy today, mate. Oh, that's fair enough. You're going to do some practice tomorrow. Fair call. All good. No engine swaps. So we're going to have... where do we go? We're going to have... shortcut penalty, he's going to have all on. I reckon that's gonna be that. So we'll just switch over here. We'll check back with Mr. Kiwi later on when he's out there. So it's only because you plan on taking me out, Mr. Eugen. I seen your comment. You're gonna save a punt for me. I'll remember that. So let's see. Good old plug of Pepsi. Alright, guys, jump on in. It is YDR90D. So I'll go transition over to that now. Yeah, so we got YDR90D. Now, it is a friends only, but if you're mutual friends with everyone, we should be sweet. YDR90D. So BOP's involved, all set up now, so we're all good. It's alright, Mr. Kiwi, I have beautiful blue skies. No rain here, mate. Yeah, okay, got me with that one. I was thinking, who the hell's this squashed? Who's this squashed elephant? And then I put two and two together. Macca. Okay, that's what he is. Alright, so let's go see what it's like with these settings. Let's go have a bit of a play. We are gonna tackle some race C's, but we'll do a wrap of this and see what it's all about. Yeah, that's fair, PJ. That's fair. Ah! Nailed it. So, on that, did you guys watch my video I released last night about race speed? Did you guys end up having a bit of a watch of that one? I apologise about the sound quality, I'm still working on that part of it. Oh, you saw it, PJ? Nah, there's no. He hasn't got it written on his Discord that there's going to be wall collisions. Penalties. Bathurst doesn't have wall collision penalties. You got heavy damage, so you're going to lose out anyways. Okay, I'll take a note of that next time. Just trying to change it up, that's all. Yeah, that's exactly right. What am I right about, PJ? The settings or the video I posted? Where could you grass cut here, mate? What, through the chase? I wouldn't be doing that. Be curious to see what everyone's lap times are now. Ah, yeah, yep. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yep. You can't stop that no matter what you do, unfortunately. Kiwi's still fast, 208. Got to get me rhythm going now. Well, the tyres, if they're going by the settings he's got them set on, Eugen. 5 laps. I'm on a set of softs at the moment. I've done 4.5 laps, and the front tyres are almost gone. So, and I've used quarter of a tank. So I'm looking at 20 laps on a tank of fuel. I'm assuming 10 laps on a set of softs if I ran them right down to the bone. I'm probably running at race pace, which is 2:10. Haven't really found a quality lap in me yet. That's like I think you're pushing. I reckon you're only going to get 10 laps out of a set of softs. I reckon you'll get 20 laps out of a set of mediums. I reckon you'll only get about 10 laps on softs. As you can see, my softs are already hurting now, and I'm only on lap 5. And I'm not really pushing. Yeah, maybe. That's wall there. I would suggest minimum 5 stops strategy, I reckon. But there's weather also. He has got rain programmed because he has said you will be using all. So you might only do a short stint and then it might rain and you might be on inters or something. So anything's possible. Bathurst has rain, mate. You haven't watched many Bathursts. I'm on softs at the moment. You sure about that? Okay. Doesn't seem right to have a Bathurst without rain. I'm gonna have a look at that. Let's have a squiz. Oh yeah, only thick clouds. Yeah, okay. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah. What's Mr. Kiwi up to? What's Mr. Kiwi up to? Is he in the pits, is he? What's he doing? What tyres is he going to select? He's not going to select any. So the damage will fix as you select your tyre, so it'll ask you to skip it, Kiwi. He is. That was terrible. Straight down the middle, thank you very much. Hello guys. Nailed it. Hey Zex, I see you back there. Mr. Zex using his brakes, obviously. Oh yeah, you can't pass up the top of the mountain. I don't know why people try it, using. It is very risky here, not wrong there. Zex is having another crack. I tried to outbrake him then. Oh, we have a Kiwi behind us again. Across the top of the mountain you can probably get away with, but as soon as you go over Skyline, it is better just to sit back and just cruise. That was terrible. If you get a good exit out of Forest Elbow, you're laughing. On the Conrod. If you get onto here with a good run, you'll pass them and draft them, and you can pass them to the end of the chase. I'm sure Mick will lay down the rules when it comes to lap traffic. If you can't pass on the top of the mountain, if you can't pass especially through the downhill section, you just have to be patient. Yes, it's going to slow you down, but that's racing, unfortunately. If I see you coming and you're lapping me, I will move out of the way for you, there's no doubt about it. There's no point racing you for the position when you're a lap in front of me. That's just stupid. Hello, Mr. Kiwi. I didn't see you back there. Wonder if anyone looked at the rules. Mandatory tyres. Shh. Get some mediums on it. They'll be worn in by the time we get out there. Laps on mediums should do us just nicely. Depends on how many stops you want to have using. Because the time you're going to make up on softs, I think you'll lose in the pits. Especially if someone's on a medium strategy. I'll probably be doing majority of the race on mediums and change the softs in the last stint and do a splash and dash. That's what I'll probably do. Ah. I don't see the softs lasting more than 10 laps though. I don't think the softs will last 10 laps. Let's see what everyone does. I might be wrong. In the end, I'm only 11 seconds behind them. Hey Jokin, how you going, bud? Just doing some practice for the Anzac Day race on Saturday. You don't know about the Anzac Day race? Mix Goes Racing on YouTube's hosting a 100 lap Bathurst on Saturday. I think there's a couple of spots left. Saturday night, 7 o'clock, 7:30 stream starts. Pretty much the same time as me. And it's Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Anzac Day or military liveries. 100 laps of Bathurst. Surprised you're not all over it, bud. I thought you would have known about it. So myself, Kiwi, PJ, Zex, and we've got Chip Choxa here doing some practicing. You can still enter if you want to have a crack. Oh, Mr. Kiwi's in the pits. Looks like it. He has it on his YouTube, so if you look up Mix Goes Racing on YouTube, he has a post in there that you can click on. It's a Google Doc you just fill out. And otherwise he has it on his Discord as well, but yeah. Last time I heard he still had 3 spots available. PJ, that's the grass, dude. Yeah, 100 laps. In Chevys, Fords or Toyotas. So they've got some guys are in GTs, some of them are in Mustangs, some of them are in. I'm in the Corvette. PJ's in the Supra. All Group 3 vehicles. All in the Group 3 vehicles. What was that, PJ? Freaking shortcut. Ha! You got a second penalty for that. PJ! I see you, Mr. Kiwi. These tyres are just starting to come to life. Purple! Totally bugger that line up. I pulled some time out of him. Pulled a lot of time out of him. Oh, he had a bit of an oops. Oh, Zex is in. That was a good lap, that. 2:08.4. I'm happy with that. That was a good lap. Zex is going onto the softs. That was smooth across the top. That was real smooth. laps to go. I'll let you. I'll message Mick if you want, Bob, and I'll make sure. I'll just have to let him know it's my series leader of my community races. He needs to get in. Ah, bugger. Ah! Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, she's not happy now. That damage definitely did not help. And I don't want to pit. I think whatever way you look at this track, it's awesome, Bob. Yeah, she's not happy. He's got a run on me. Yeah, my injuries are hurting. Thanks, PJ, for the push. Poor thing, that wall did not do it any favours. What are you up to, PJ? Yeah, full damage, yeah. it's heavy damage, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a good race. Same, no, probably similar settings to how I'd normally run it. Probably fuel and tyres not as how I sort of do it, Bob, but very close. The steering wheel is slightly to the right. Slightly pulling to the right. She is not happy. Get around, get around. Two laps to go. Car's 4 seconds a lap slower because there's damage. There's a wall. Grass there. Lip this thing to the end. Oh, PJ's a nice fella. Isn't PJ a nice fella? He let the wounded Corvette win. Come take his place. Thanks, PJ. Awesome, mate. That poor wounded Corvette. She was struggling. Thanks, PJ, for letting me in front of you, mate. You didn't have to do that, but the old wounded Corvette, she was struggling. Yeah, that was good. He did, yeah. 20, yeah, Zex 206045. I was the slowest at 2084. Yeah, my car was struggling, PJ. To be brutally honest, she was not happy. The last I had yeah, good work, Zex, fastest lap. My front right was cooked. I was driving the steering wheel half turn like this. I was like, come on, just get us home. You know, it was 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower because of the damage. So the damage is the key, definitely. You got to be clean for sure. Save the replay for that. That was actually not a bad race. So I was doing alright until I had that. I was doing alright till I had that oops. I had that oops, and then that bugging me up. So I had a good start though. I reckon that start was an absolute killer. Let's have a look at the start. So we'll go out of the lobby. Let's watch the start. Let's watch the replay of that, because the start of that was absolute cracker. Straight down the middle. I want to see it. I want to see this. I want to see this. So yeah, I want to see the start of it. Come on, computer. PlayStation. Loading slow. Loading. Let's have a look at a replay on that one. Because that grid start, that was a cracker. PJ with his 7-second penalty cutting the grass. That was it. And let's have a look at that. So let's put some data on. We don't need all the data. So everyone was asleep. I noticed everyone was sleeping at the start line. Like, if you actually watch the start, everyone was sleeping. Watch. And there we go. You just see me go straight down the middle of those two. Straight in the middle. So he was, so Chip Kotska was leading, and then obviously we had Squashed Elephant second, myself third, Zex fourth, and Mr. Kiwi up the back there. So then, yeah, so PJ gets the lead. I thought, okay, he's going to run away with this. I thought, oh yeah, PJ's just going to get in front and run away for sure. It's definitely a rhythm at the top, PJ, no doubt about it. Yeah, it just, that's it. So, Zex was applying a bit of pressure to myself. Yeah, damage ruined us in the end. You just could not make that thing any wider though, could ya? Oh, is he going to have a lose? Nah, he saved it. You had the line. And Zex was there. He got you on that corner though. Murray's corner, he got you. Yeah, it's just a rhythm. You're just dancing to the corners. Totally agree. So I followed PJ through. I was like, thank you very much. So I was up in second. And my strategy worked if I hadn't had my little slip. So I've got PJ there. Yeah, we're all out in the grass there. It was a good race, wasn't it? Yeah, I went wide there, kissed the wall a little bit. Didn't really get much damage, which was alright, but it put me back to third. This freight train, look, we're all pushing along. Zex was pushing me, I was pushing PJ. Zex tried to make a move, and I went, yeah, no, not happening. Pushed me out wide a little bit. Yeah, I struggled with the Toyota, PJ. I struggled with the Toyota. The Corvette I felt really comfortable with because it's very similar driving to the GX. Feels very similar on the track to the Genesis. Kiwi and Zex had some good battles though. Like the Supras, like they were having fun with the Supras. Like they were having used these as Zex and Kiwi, you two were having some good fighting there. So he was running away with it. There's no doubt about that. So he was quick in that GT. In the wall. Yeah, out. PJ got the wall there, which didn't help. He did, he smoked us a lot. I like your livery though, PJ. It's a nice looking livery. There's definitely no doubt about it. I think you overcook it here, don't you? Nah, not quite. Kiwi. Oh, Zex has a lose in the wall. Poor Zex. He had a bit of a... Yeah, he certainly is, Kiwi. So that gave Kiwi a bit of a breather now to really, and that explains why he caught me up, because he came from nowhere. I was like a fair way back, and then all of a sudden he was right on my backside. Yeah, all good, mate. No stress. I don't mind. That's it. Yeah, that's it, because Kiwi was right on my backside here. I think I spun by myself, PJ, to be brutally honest. I don't think, yeah, you had anything to do with it. I know you went on the grass for 7 seconds. That was a bit of a thing, So. Alright, well, I'm going to jump into some race Cs now. Let's work on some DR. I don't even know where I'm sitting on the qualifying at the moment with race C. I've got to... So yeah, 7-second penalty. It's a big penalty. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. I don't even know where our quali's sitting at the moment. $130s, okay. What's everyone else? 127. I'm not too sure what Mr. Kiwi's up to. I've got him on stream at the moment. I'm just gonna... see if we can get this DR up a little bit. copped a bit of a slow point there. Oh, we got to get into 129s somehow. right on the edge on that corner. Try and get through there faster, smoother. Slower. Totally backing that up. Braked way too late. Enough time for one more lap. We're not gonna break any. Pardon me. We're not gonna break any lap records tonight. Obviously. So give ourselves a 5-minute break. A couple of minutes till the next race starts. So we've got a minute 40. What's Mr. Kiwi up to while we've got a minute or so? What's he up to?
VX, are you doing the bloody manufacturer's cut, brother?
Doing manufacturer's cup, is he? Okay.
Yet 100% agree.
Are you doing it VX?
Yeah, so no, Mr. Kiwi, I'm doing race C. See him
That's
build the
today. No
DR.
chicane.
I better go through my Twitch settings, get that dialed in.
Oh no, this Saturday, the manufacturer's cup. Are you in it?
No,
Do
no,
it during the
I'll
day
only
before
be
the race kicks
online
off at
for
night?
the Anzac Day on Saturday night. Oh, so we've got about 30
Copy that.
seconds.
All good.
So we'll flick go back over. So yeah, so we'll get a race in now. We'll see if we can do anything with our DR, because we are still quite lacking in that department. We are still on. We're still fairly low, so we've still got to work on that. But we'll get there. Thanks, Jokin. We'll have a crack. What does that 150 put us? A 130, 150. Not too bad. 10th. I can handle that. We've got some B guys in here. Have we got anyone we know? I don't think so. Hads is probably the only one I know there. Hads, where are you? Hads. Yeah. Nice to see you again. Have a good race. Hope you guys are liking me swapping it over and showing Mr. Kiwi and other streamers as we're doing it. Obviously, if we're online and Mix Goes Racing's online, or LJ will obviously switch over, especially this Saturday. So Flixio, thank you for subscribing, mate. I do appreciate it. So we'll see what yeah, we'll be swapping in between the streams and seeing where everyone's racing, so which will be good. So obviously Kiwi and Mick will both be live, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Let's see if we can get in the top 5. That wasn't ideal. Evasive action. Let's get our rhythm on. That was terrible. Let's get in the zone. Can't park there, bud. Got some sweaty guys in here, I think. All good, PJ. It's all good to look. Wasn't ideal. I knew I was going to cop that. He's getting a bit impatient. Pit this lap. They didn't change tyres, obviously. They just pitted. Tyres aren't quite at 10. It can be, especially in the dailies, Flixo. Can be quite sweaty. I did a video on a perfect example of that yesterday. So I get, yeah. But then you can have really good battles with some drivers as well. I'm not too bad at Bathurst, PJ. It's just whether I can maintain the momentum for 100 laps. But you're good too, there's no taking that away. Caught up to a pack, so I wonder if they've pitted or not. Like if they've pitted and not changed tyres. Well, GT Racers did a 129. We're sharpening our lap times. You controller on that race we did, PJ, or were you steering wheel that race? Oh yeah, fair enough. We've got the pack in front of us, it's just whether we can catch them is the question. I don't think they've changed tyres. I love the nickname, Squashed Elephant. Oh, he left. He spun out. MHJ's fastest. I don't think we'll catch these guys by the in 2 laps. All I need to them to You'll start off on the steering wheel, you'll get about 10 laps in and go, bugger this, I'm going into my recliner with my controller. Tell the truth, PJ. Come on, guys, do something stupid. Yeah, we'll be all sitting there sweating our butts off in rigs. He's going to be sitting in his recliner, have a JD can in his armrest, you know, on the controller with his feet up, laughing his head off. We know it. In his automatic, he'll have it set to auto, so all he has to do is steer and brake. Yeah, we'll be racing flat out. We'll get to the pits and be like, drink, drink, drink. He'll be sitting there going. Oh, that was terrible. Still solid C though. It's not too bad. What's Mr. Kiwi up to? Let's check him out. Let's see what he's doing. What's he up to?
That was reasonable.
Were you in that race, Flixo, or were you in a different race, mate? Were you in a different one? He's on Barcelona. Okay, he's doing Barcelona. Now crash into the hairpin right now. So what time is this one? What's the schedule? Oh, it's all day Saturday, is it? Okay. So how does it work? How does the actual how does the manufacturer's cup work? Because I've never actually done it, so I'm curious. Is it just like a time trial, or is it a race, or what's the go? Okay. So you only have to do one race though, or do you have to do like a whole day of racing, or what's the? Actually, I've never done it, so I'm not too sure. I'm happy to do it, but I was just curious. Okay. You can't obviously use your own cars, I'm assuming. We'll give it a crack. If you have it, you can. Oh, that's alright then, because I'd like to use my own cars. They've already got the liveries on them. That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, so these are the times of the races, obviously. Hey, g'day Sean, how you going, mate? Okay, so, alright, so I can just pretty much enter any of these races, basically, is what you're saying. Okay, let's do some practice. Enter on the day and then time slot. Oh yeah, cool. You were okay. You were Lambo. Okay. Should be able to do that. Should be easily achievable. Oh yeah, cool. I do want to get into this sort of, like, a bit more of this racing, like even the GTC stuff. Even like the GTC Cup and that LG does and a few others. Wouldn't mind getting into that sort of stuff. This is going to be fun, this car. Call that the warm-up lap. $145. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the link, joking on the AGT stuff on a Thursday. 'Cause that'll be alright. I'm happy to, like, that'll work out alright. Like, I'm happy to switch it up a little bit. Like, I'll do the daily races on a Monday, do the AGT on a Thursday night. I'm happy to do that. Sean, you don't have to run the hard tyres, mate. We've got to run mediums and softs. We're not running hard tyres, so you don't have to worry about that. I reckon I could sharpen that. Can we load the ghosts up? No. Yeah, obviously I'm in LJ's Discord. Oh, well, I'm in the actual practice for the manufacturers, so I'm assuming it has their BOP on. Thank you very much. Cost a little bit of time there on a throttle correction. Yeah, I'm doing the manufacturer's cup, mate, on Saturday. Just getting a bit of practice in. Oh, 144.6, that's not too bad. 144.6, that definitely sharpened up. 144.6. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. We can do something like that. Okay, I'll just have a look at Discord now. Bob? Cheers, man. I've seen that. Well, Perts is actually part of our is the scribe, so, and he was in our community races we done ourselves. So it'd be ideal if he's my PSN is VXSL67, bud. That's what it all is. Everything's the same. Everything's all the same. I'll have a look, Sean. Let's see if we got it. Oh, yeah, there you are. You're in, mate. You're in. Hey, g'day, Aussie. How you going, mate? Mate, already done it. You're already in. You're already in. You're in the list. You wanna you. Did you not get much run racing today, Aussie? I was sort of in and out watching you do liveries in the office, but I didn't actually get to see if you did any racing. Yeah, mate, all good. Bob, go do that for sure, mate. Get some rest. We'll see you on Saturday. You got to represent, though, mate. You're going to have to try to win this one, too. Get a clean sweep, mate. But, yeah, have a good night. Yeah, I'm just doing a practice in the Manufacturers Cup now. Well, drifting, really. I'm in the Genesis. So, yeah. One-handed driving. Look, Ma, no hands. Whee! Alright, focus. Let's go. What's Mr. Kiwi up to? Is he practicing still? Is he, what's he doing? Oh yeah, he's still...
Yo.
Smile, Kiwi, we all see ya. Take your hand off the wheel. Oh well, 144.6 is not too bad. Yeah, just warming up the tyres. We'll be in the Manufacturers Cup now, which is good. So, that'll be handy. Alright, well, I'm going to call it there, everyone. So, I'm going to say goodnight to Mr. PJ, Mr. Kiwi, mate. He can say, he can he's so focused. He's going into the hairpin now. But thank you everyone. Yeah, so obviously we'll be on 7 o'clock Saturday night with so we'll be on Saturday night with let me go back to this one here. With Mix Goes Racing. So make sure you all strap yourselves in for that race. We will be obviously we're going to all be collaborating together, which is ideal. So yeah, join us at 7 o'clock. I believe he's opening the lobby at 7:15. He's doing a traditional Bathurst start, so we might slip into his stream like we've done tonight with Kiwi, so everyone can see what's going on. Anytime Aussie, I try to jump in everyone's stream if I can, especially while I'm at work. So no, I'm happy to jump in and support everyone. That's what we do. Yeah, we all support each other, and that's the goal. But yeah, no, we'll so we'll watch his stream as he starts. I'm sure he'll go through it all with us, and then practice and qualifying starts. I think he's aiming for a race start of about 8 o'clock, so it should be good. So um, thank you everyone for joining in and watching. Ooh, 240Z. Thank you everyone for joining in tonight. We didn't really focus on the daily races as originally intended, but we got some good Bathurst running, which is good. So I can't really complain. So have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining in, and we'll see you on Saturday. I will probably go live for the Manufacturers Cup. So keep your eyeballs on YouTube and Discord and posts. We'll go live to do the Manufacturers Cup, and then we'll go live for Mix Goes Racing later in the night. So you might see me twice in a day. That might be too much for you. But have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you on Thursday. Same to you, Kiwi. You have a good night, mate. Rest up. I know it's nearly 1 o'clock over there, so get some rest. And as I said, we'll catch you all on Saturday. And have a good night, guys.